I will now turn to Ms. Oyinkansola Oni, Global Business Program Manager and founder of HAYES Initiative for Educational Advancement. Ms. Oni, as the founder of the HAYES Initiative, which has empowered African youth through technology skilling and innovation program, and as a global program manager, digital and app innovation at Microsoft, driving enablement across global markets, you bring a unique perspective at the intersection of education, technology, and workforce strategy. In 2023, a woman in Kenya lost her job on a tea plantation after automation replaced her work. This is a growing reality in many sectors. Given your work in preparing young people, especially women, for the future of work, do you believe the rise of AI threatens women's employment in Africa, or does it offer a powerful opportunity for empowerment and sustainable economic transformation?
I don't know if this mic is working. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here, and good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I mean, this subject is one that is not just a buzzword, because AI is a buzzword right now. It is something that's super dear to me. And it lies in the intersection of both our future and our responsibility, right? When we talk about AI upskilling for young people in Africa. By way of introduction, I'm Oyinkansola Oni, founder of HAYES Initiative for Educational Advancement. I would like to start by recognizing some of my team members that have joined me today. James Kukwala, who is our program manager all the way from Nigeria, as well as Ibube Asogwa, who is the co-director of HAYES Initiative as well. Now, for the past few years, we've not just been talking about the future of work at HAYES, we have been actively building it. And the story of the woman in Kenya who lost her job due to automation is really not new. It is a warning, right? But how do we take that warning and how do we build a system out of it, right? One thing we need to establish here is that AI is moving really fast. It is moving faster than policy, and it's also moving faster than education if we think about it. If we do not act decisively right now, we're at a risk of creating a generation of young Africans who are digitally aware. We all have phones, we all have connected to the internet, but we'll become economically displaced because we cannot partner, we can't work together to leverage AI to build solutions or be able to get employed when we talk about technology and AI as well. Now, it's not new. That case is not new. According to World Economic Forum, up to 52% of jobs in Africa are at a risk of automation by 2030. That is just 5 years from now. Jobs in sectors such as manufacturing, agriculture, and even customer support are being transformed by AI-powered solutions that improve efficiency but often reduce the need for human staffing or human input. Now, while this shift offers potential for economic growth and improved productivity, it also creates an urgent need for upskilling. We don't need to just learn how to use ChatGPT. We need to know how ChatGPT works, right? And if we look at it from our AI readiness in Africa, we have less than 1% of the world's AI talent currently based out of Africa, despite our demographic strength. Now, many initiatives that we currently have teach digital literacy. It teaches basic IT skills, right? But we must shift from that. We must shift from access to tools to ability to innovate with these tools. We need to have AI skilling models and AI skilling programs and trainings that talk about large language models, talk about semantic search, talk about RAG accelerators. We need to go deeper and make sure that we are not just ready for the future, but we can innovate with it. Now, I will talk about a little of what we're doing with HAYES, right? We have kind of taken this challenge personally. We've had HAYES for a while now, and we've been really focusing on building digital skills for young Africans. We concluded Project Enable IT, which is our 2 months boot camp this year. And what Well, the goal of that was to get unemployed graduates, skilling them in data science, product design, making sure that at the end of this intensive curriculum, they can be able to be positioned to take on global opportunities in this field. And there's so much more to do. Now, this brings me to the answer of your question. I don't think that AI is affecting our jobs. I think AI is going to be a leveler that helps Africa get its space. We have the population, we have the numbers. If we can effectively focus on upskilling our young people, not just talking about it, but actually, as Dr. Bass said, including it in our curriculums, co-creating, partnering, as all of us young people in this room, being able to partner together to shape curriculums that can actually impact the young person in Kigali or the young boy or young girl in Osun State, Nigeria, right? And we've done this through partnerships with NECA, we've done this through donations, Beneviti, and some other organizations as well. Now, one of the things I want to end by saying is this, right? This is just the beginning. And quite honestly, the burden of AI upskilling cannot be done by just one organization. No one organization can bridge the AI skills gap alone. We would have 100 million young Africans in the global workforce by 2030, and we have less than 1% of AI talent based in Africa. It's huge, right? And then we need, what I want to end this by saying, I want to challenge every one of us in this room to not just be in these meetings to just talk and to just listen, but to take action. And how can we take action? We can take action by creating strategic partnerships to scale the work that we're doing. We can take actions by getting investors that understand that skills development is not just a buzzword as well. It's setting the true currency for development. We cannot do things, we cannot leverage AI to build large language models like ChatGPT or DeepSeek without first upskilling the young people. And so I'm calling on all of us here in this room, the government representatives, the just passionate people about Africa and about Africa's prosperity. I'm calling us to be able to partner with each other to drive inclusive innovation. Let's bring this skilling model to more regions, in more languages, in more continents, urban and rural. Let's create a pact to equip 1 million African youth to not just survive in this AI landscape, but to actually lead it and to drive it. Because the future of AI in Africa is not in Silicon Valley, it's in the classroom in Lagos, it's in the classroom in Freetown, in Nairobi, and that future depends on what we choose to do right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Oni, for